Hello, everybody, and I am so sorry for not uploading for a few days. My MacBook actually died. I got some kind of folder with a question mark on it, and it completely died. So it's been a couple days, but I have a new laptop and I'm back to making videos. So here we go. I was going to talk about Sword and Shield booster boxes and cards that are going to be on the rise, but as the Pokemon market is moving extremely fast. Just over the couple days, that video would be completely irrelevant now because I was going to talk about how Battle Styles is going from 200 to 250 now. I think it's at like 275 now. It's about to hit $300. Silver Tempest, Lost Origins, all that good stuff. But today we're going to completely change directions and talk about our Pokemon cards and our Pokemon sealed products. Is the market itself being manipulated? Now, by that, I mean, is there some kind of inorganic growth where people are planning buyouts for certain cards or certain products because they're not being printed anymore or because they're scarce? We're really just going to talk about what is happening in the Pokemon market with prices and how everything is going to go moving forward. So, right now, we are seeing insane price increases in a lot of Sword and Shield products because they're not being printed anymore, because they're completely out of rotation. There's we're 2 eras ahead now, starting September, which is just a few days away. The Mega Evolution set's going to come out and change pretty much everything. Scarlet and Violet is currently on its last legs of the first half of the set's print. I believe it's from like Crown Zenith or base set all the way up to what, Paldean Fates, I believe. Those are all going to be completely done and out of print. So we're seeing those products even start to go up in price. Obsidian Flames, the booster box went from, I believe, 220, 230 to now it is almost $300. Paradox Rift also almost $300. Twilight Masquerade is also about 280, 290 right now. And you know what's happening with 151. So right now, is everything being inflated due to manipulation? That is really the big question. Now, that could go either way. I feel like personally, no, but a lot of arguments can be taken towards the opposite perspective. Right now, we are seeing insane buyouts of what I believe are underpriced and undervalued products. I've been eyeing up a lot of singles. I've been eyeing up a lot of ETBs and booster boxes. And even I can't keep up with how fast these things are being bought out. Now, I do not believe that people are planning coordinated buyouts for multiple products like this. And I'm not even just looking at modern products, I'm looking at things that are even a little more vintage. They're still being bought up. The demand for Pokemon cards and products is surging a lot more than people really give it credit for. I think the growth is very organic. Now, you will find some things out there that are being manipulated, like probably Sword and Shield booster boxes and promos are a big thing, but that also has reason because of how limited they are and how they're not in print anymore. So you can kind of argue that yes, it might be manipulation, but it is because that there's a demand for these products and they're not widely available anymore. Also, whenever it comes to random restocks, whether that be online or in store, you will find people waiting in these lines, whether it's virtually or physically. There is a demand for these products, whether they be modern products or a little more old school, vintage, not even that old, even things from the 2010s, things from 2020s, even. It's not even that old, but If they're not in print anymore, then they have a demand. And if we're continuing that demand with the in-store purchases and things selling out online, empty store shelves, then yes, you could definitely 1,000,000% argue that this is not market manipulation. This is just a surge in demand for a product that is not meeting that supply. Well, not meeting supply expectations for that demand. So, really, it's up to perspective, but from all the clues that I have gathered myself personally from my experiences in store and online, the demand is most certainly there, and people will continue to buy these products. It's a collectible thing, it's a hobby, it's a game, it's investing, it's a lot of things for a lot of people. So, as long as people continue to have those attachments and those sentimental values towards these products, then I think the demand is only going to keep growing and spread to other people. And me personally, I even feel like I'm missing out on a lot of products and cards that I really wanted to get into my collection because things really are just moving that fast. But really, all you can do is just continue to grow your collection, buy things for MSRP. If you are into the investing side of things, buy a lot of modern things for MSRP. If you're able to get a profit out of those, if not immediately, then in the short term, then you could put that towards older things that are out of print that are going to shoot up in value, or things that you want to add to your personal collection that's not in print anymore. And if you hear an airplane, I'm so sorry. But seriously, that's what I have been doing. I've been getting from online restocks, prismatic booster bundles just came out recently. The surprise boxes just came out. In store, I've been finding blooming waters and prismatic ETBs, and I don't even go out that often. I don't go to Target and Walmart every single day. I'd say probably once or twice a week just to check. You'd be surprised at the things you could find out in the wild. But if you just put those things towards other products, if willing, whether that is a trade or selling it for profits and getting something else instead, then I think you could definitely take advantage of what is happening and get some good decent market deals before everything truly starts to go up tremendously, because they are limited, they are exclusive, they are out of print, and there is a demand for all of these things. Just as an example for something I've done recently, I had a black and white booster bundles from the Pokemon Center initial pre-order, and as well as a Black Bolt ETB. I just sold those for the market value, which was everything's basically like 2 times the market retail price right now. So I just sold those. I took the profits from those and the cash that I initially put in, and I ended up buying some Lost Origins, Battle Styles, and oh geez, Brilliant Stars ETBs, because right now everything is inflating heavily. The prices are increasing tremendously on the booster boxes. And what's after the booster boxes? The Elite Trainer boxes are going to go up next because those are cheaper. Those have a decent pack to product value, I guess ratio would be the word for that. But whether or not you agree, these things are out of print. They're not making any more. And personally, these yellow borders are going to hit nostalgia like a train for some people. So I'm trying to stock up on decent priced premium product, sword and shield products, because those yellow borders are such a sleeper detail that people do not realize. And I will make a video on that tomorrow. Back to daily uploads, brand new computer. We are back in action, y'all. Get ready. Thank you for watching. If you learned anything, make sure you thumbs up the video, throw a like, and like I said, daily uploads starting today again. because computer troubles. So sick of it. Make sure you subscribe for more. Have a great day, y'all.